The artistic community within the 17th century Netherlands and Flanders was incredibly dynamic. Not unlike today's art market, in that great numbers of professional artists sought to make their mark with an enthusiastic collecting community. Jan Breughel the Elder belonged to a great dynasty of painters, whose influence was felt across Europe for over a century. This is one of the finest examples of a genre that he returned to throughout his storied career, and is among the very earliest. Breughel was a technician in his application of detail. His meticulous technique is plain to see as he painstakingly depicts a variety of creatures waiting to enter the ark. In typical Breughel fashion, he cleverly includes a contemporary element into the scene. Off in the distance, a crowd of onlookers and revelers in typical Flemish dress bring this otherwise pure Old Testament subject into the world of the viewer. Such was Breughel's creativity and keen understanding of his audience. This fascinating composition by Willem van de Velde the Elder is executed in a remarkable combination of pen and ink in what's known in Dutch as a penschilderij. The foreground is rendered in a deep black ink with a thick quill, so that every element in the picture has great legibility and directness. For the delicate lines of the sky and clouds, as well as the background, Van de Velde used a finer quill and paler ink. In places, he also appears to have used the point of a brush to fill in the background. The result is that he effectively creates the sense of recession without losing any detail. I like to think that these pictures were intended as calling cards for the artists of their skill. Van de Velde wasn't the only artist who made them, but he was the best. A roamer, an overturned pewter jug, olives, and a half-peeled lemon on pewter plates is a rather long-winded title for an altogether simple yet highly elegant still life by Pieter Claesz. This work stands out not only as a hallmark achievement from his mature phase, but also as a marker in the development of Dutch still life painting. Though many Dutch still lifes carry subtle and sophisticated allegorical meaning, at their heart they are representations of nature, and this is Claesz at his best. Today we try and imagine what paintings looked like when they were freshly completed centuries ago, still wet and sitting on the artist's easel. This incredible winter landscape by Aert van der Neer leaves little to the imagination. It is in stunning condition. Rarely in Dutch painting does one see such a variety of color and lighting effects in a landscape. Although the sky is blue and pink, lit by the setting sun, these colors are barely reflected in the cold, icy surface of the river. As sought after then as they are today, the artists represented here were in no uncertain terms the leaders in their respective fields. These paintings are truly among their very finest achievements.